there's a silent transformation happening behind the scenes. A forgotten name in crypto is quietly evolving, building infrastructure, making moves, and preparing for a comeback in 2025. We're talking about Bittorrent, BTT, a project many dismissed as old news. But while the market is distracted by meme coins and the latest shiny altcoins, Bittorrent might just be crafting its path to a serious price breakout. Welcome back to Wealth 360, the place where financial insight meets the future. Today, we're unpacking the top 5 factors that could heavily influence the price of Bittorrent in 2025. And trust me, this goes far beyond speculation. We'll dive into adoption trends, new partnerships, real utility, market psychology, and in how the larger crypto ecosystem might just push BTT into a completely new spotlight. Ready? Let's go deep. Let's start with the foundation of BTT's 2025 future, the Bittorrent chain, or BTTC. Now, BTTC isn't just some random upgrade, it's a full-blown cross-chain protocol that connects major networks like Tron, Ethereum, and Binance Smart Chain. This interoperability is a big deal because as the crypto world fragments across dozens of chains, the ability to move assets seamlessly becomes crucial. But here's what most people are missing. As BTTC grows, BTT becomes the fuel for this entire ecosystem. Every transaction, bridge, and smart contract interaction on BTTC will slowly increase utility for BTT. And in 2025, when cross-chain liquidity and DeFi 2.0 start dominating again, chains like BTTC, ones that actually work, are going to get attention. Quietly, methodically, BTT is setting itself up as the toll booth of a growing multi-chain economy. So yeah, this isn't just about peer-to-peer file sharing anymore. It's about building the pipes of the next phase of decentralized finance. Bittorrent didn't end up under Tron's umbrella by accident. Under the leadership of Justin Sun, Tron has been laser-focused on a real-world adoption, especially in markets where crypto can actually make a difference. Think Southeast Asia, Sub-Saharan Africa, Latin America. And guess who benefits from every new integration, protocol upgrade, and governmental collaboration made by Tron? That's right, Bittorrent. As the flagship decentralized infrastructure project within the Tron ecosystem, Bittorrent has the chance to position itself as the backbone of decentralized storage, media distribution, and Web3 file systems. Already, we've seen whispers of new Web3 startups leveraging Bittorrent's file-sharing architecture for decentralized streaming, cloud storage, and even on-chain gaming data hosting. So when we ask what could influence BTT's price in 2025, one clear answer is who it's partnered with. And if Tron keeps growing its network globally, Bittorrent is going to ride that momentum, whether the market is watching or not. You could have the best tech in the world, but if the macro cycle isn't in your favor, you're still swimming against the tide. That's why 2025 matters. Historically, the year after Bitcoin's halving is when the altcoin market lights up. We saw it in 2017. We saw it again in 2021. And if that cycle plays out again, as many analysts expect, then 2025 could be the alt season of all alt seasons. When institutional money floods into Bitcoin and Ethereum, the next wave usually hits mid-cap altcoins. And Bittorrent, with its massive token supply and low per unit price, becomes attractive for retail investors looking to ride the next bull wave. Even just the illusion of affordability, seeing millions of BTT for under $100, can trigger mass retail speculation. But let's be clear, this won't be a random pump. It will come when the market narrative aligns with Bittorrent's evolution. When people see the tech, the partnerships, and the infrastructure already in place, when market hype meets real development, that's when parabolic moves happen. Web3 is evolving, and and it's data hungry. From NFTs and metaverse content to AI training datasets in decentralized social media, the new internet needs decentralized storage. And this is where Bittorrent steps in, not as a meme, not as nostalgia, but as a platform with years of experience in peer-to-peer sharing. The difference now? It's being rebuilt for the blockchain era. BitTorrent File System, BTFS, is gaining traction as a viable alternative to traditional cloud providers. Imagine a world where people store data across decentralized nodes, and the incentives are powered by BTT. That's the kind of token utility that drives long-term value, not just hype. And in 2025, if the demand for decentralized storage explodes the way we think it will, BitTorrent could be in the right place, at the right time, with the right tech. That's not speculation. That's alignment. Let's address the elephant in the room: tokenomics. BitTorrent made headlines when it redenominated its token, increasing the total supply into the trillions. To many, that seemed like a red flag, but to others, especially microtransaction-focused networks, it made perfect sense. Think about it. If BTT is to fuel a high-volume, low-cost transaction network like BTTC or BTFS, the supply needs to be high enough to support billions of on-chain interactions. Especially if the goal is to eventually support decentralized media, cloud storage, or even micropayments for streamed content. On top of that, speculative energy is still very real. The community backing BTT, particularly in Asia, remains one of the most active in the altcoin space. And as we've seen before, community drives narratives, and narratives drive bull runs. In a world where memes pump 10,000%, a project with actual use cases, long-standing tech, and an evolving ecosystem doesn't need to prove anything. It just needs to get noticed at the right time. And 2025 could be that time. BitTorrent isn't just some forgotten token from the past. It's a sleeping dragon, backed by powerful infrastructure, guided by strategic partnerships, and quietly positioning itself in the middle of Web3's most important battlegrounds: data, decentralization, and access. Will it explode in 2025? That's up to the market, but all the ingredients are there, and if the stars align, BTT may surprise even its biggest skeptics. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to Wealth 360, and hit the bell so you never miss another high-impact crypto breakdown. Let us know in the comments, are you bullish or bearish on BTT? Are we underestimating one of the oldest names in the game? Until next time, stay sharp, stay invested, and stay ahead of the curve. This is Wealth 360, where your future wealth begins with knowledge.